Next.
Are you waiting for an interview?
If you were to be hired, what would you bring to the show different than any other show?
The smile. I love to smile.
And my question for you is, what is your favorite hobby?
Walking my turkey, Frank.
Okay, that works.
I like that.
Yeah.
Hi, who are you?
Hello, I'm Tiffany. I'm the host of the show.
Really? Okay. I'm Raphael. I'm the host of the show.
Really?
Yeah. Well, okay, what are your qualifications for being a host?
I have several. I smile a lot. I love walking my turkey, Frank. I have lots of animals that I need money for to feed them and take care of them. I just got hired. I just got the job.
Wow. Boy, I feel underqualified.
Where's Raphael? He's got to check his email better than this.
Oh, Tiff. I do apologize. I'm sorry. Hi.
Thank God you made it.
Oh, I didn't think I was trying to go for a world record rollerblading experience in, here in downtown Galt, and I fell short because I have to come to work. I apologize for that. Next time, it won't happen.
Thought I was going to have to do it by myself. We have a fabulous show this week.
Yes.
We have First Friday downtown, artists, music, everything. And we had Nathan at First Friday that was one of the artists there. He was incredible.
Well, you know what? We wouldn't want to leave it at Nathan Cordero, one of the artists, because we want to continue our artistic theme here on SacTown Underground with a man by the name of Jim Withers.
Awesome.
Right, who's a guy who works with lasers and he works with other materials to create art, and it's just incredible. Also, we have our events calendar powered by Sacramento 365, so you can know when the next First Friday event is and what's happening over there. And then we finished it off with a guy who is an up-and-coming musical artist, originally from the Show Me state of Missouri, or Missouri, depending on where you're from, a guy by the name of Glory Boy Josh, who just graduated high school, but he is going to be having a single come out, and we're going to talk to him about what his influences are and much, much more. But let's get this episode of SacTown Underground started right now with our visit, your visit, to First Friday.
I'm your host, Tiffany Gibson with SacTown Underground, and tonight I'm here with Megan Lewis at our big event, From the Bottom Up. Megan, tell us, what can we expect tonight?
It is opening reception From the Bottom Up, which is a two-person show. So we have Esther Marie Hall and Andy Garcia. They are both members of the Funderfam Collective, so they have done murals and a lot of art here in Sacramento. Their most recent mural was at Outlet Co-working and also Art Street. They were part of Art Street. So we have Esther Marie Hall. She is showing weavings tonight. So she also does paintings, but tonight exclusively we are showing her wall hangings, her woven wall hangings, and Andy's paintings. And there's a lot of color, they're beautiful, they're tactile. We're also going to be having live music at 7. So we have Tiny Sounds. This is actually a side project from ex-Rippers who have played many shows. They were on the back cover of Submerge a few weeks ago.
Fabulous.
And yeah, so we have Tommy Castillo breaking off doing his own side project, and he is going to be playing guitar and singing.
We have some artwork back here too. Do you want to tell us a little bit about this?
Yeah, well, this is Andy's piece right here. So this is very indicative of Andy's style. A lot of brick pattern. Hand lettering is a big influence in Andy's work, signage. And he actually has his studio above J Street on J and 10th.
Fabulous.
And so he's really inspired by Sacramento City signage, the things that he sees. I also wanted to say too that we have open studios tonight at the Warehouse Artist Loft. So
Fabulous.
if people come into the studio to check out the show, they can hop over next door and go upstairs and see whoever's opening up their studio tonight. So that rotates every month. It's always first Friday, and it's a great event to check out monthly. And then around the corner is 1810 Gallery, and they are having their opening reception for 62 Hues. So
Wow.
many things to check out.
And we're going to be talking to
Esther Marie Hall.
Esther. This is your artwork behind us. Tell us a little bit about this.
So I am primarily a painter, and I was looking for a medium that would translate my work well, because I use a lot of bright colors and stuff like that. So I started weaving.
Okay.
This piece is actually a 6-panel piece that is hand stitched together.
That's a lot of work.
Yes. I mean, it was about 3 weeks, 10 hours a day, I'd
Wow.
say. Because I started out, I made my own frame loom. So I didn't have a large one, and I was like, I want to make something really big, because most of my paintings are really large and on wood as well. So this is my first big weaving, and it looks honestly a lot like my painting.
And I am here with Thomas, and Thomas is going to tell you why he's here and what is he doing tonight.
Hi, I'm Thomas Castillo. I'm playing here at the Wall Public Market for the From the Bottom Up First Friday. I'm playing in a group called Tiny Sounds. Normally it's a 4-piece, but tonight, just because of the setting, I'm just playing by myself. We're just recording our EP right now, so we'll have about 4 songs ready here, recorded in about 2
Wonderful.
months. So,
Okay.
yeah, this is kind of like a preliminary show for the band, just for us to like kind of put ourselves out there. And it's exciting to come out and just play some shows and play one for local art community. So.
Did you see that band last night? Man, they should just were a sight. 40,000 speakers piled high.
Hi, I'm Shawn Farmer, and we're one of the hosts of the Galt Old Town Coffee and Cars. And we're doing a segment each month called Shawns Pick. And what we do is we select a car that participated in our monthly Coffee and Cars event. That was my selection of the month. And this month, I've selected a 1952 Volkswagen that belongs to Chad Townsend. It is a split window Volkswagen. It is a very rare model. And I'm going to ask Chad a few things about his car. So Chad, tell us, how long have you had this car?
A little over a year.
And how long did it take you? Did you buy it already finished, or did you restore it?
No, it was a body off the pan, everything nut and bolt restoration.
How long did that restoration take?
About 11 months.
I noticed it's not completely stock. It has some unique things on it that are a little bit customized. You want to tell us about a couple of those things?
It's got Porsche wheels and wheelwood disc brakes, adjustable rear suspension, adjustable front end. That's really it about. I mean, it's got a little bit bigger motor, 1776 versus the 25 horsepower, which would have came original, but other than that, everything's pretty stock.
Okay. Yeah, so originally this car would have had a 25 horsepower motor, which is very low horsepower, so obviously something like this gets you down the road a little better, right?
Yeah.
So, so not all split windows of this era came with the sunroof, right? That was an option.
Yeah, it was a factory option.
So they made the split window Volkswagen from what year to what year?
As far as I know 46 and 53 was kind of a mid-year. Half of them were split with a different dash, and then they went to the oval.
Okay. Yeah, the reason I picked this car is because not only is it a rare Volkswagen, but that it just, you know, he did a good job with bringing some of the original touches of the car, as far as the pattern of the interior, keeping some of the originality of the way it looks in the body, but doing a, you know, more modern drivetrain, suspension, wheels, and motor. So it kind of brings the best of both worlds together. So that's why I chose Chad's car this month as my pick of the month for our Galt Coffee and Cars. So we appreciate you telling us about your car, Chad.
Thank you. I appreciate you putting on the event.
So we also have down at First Friday, we have Nathan Cordero. one of the artists there doing some trending. He's fabulous. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Ellis with SacTown Underground, and today I'm joined by Nathan Cordero. What sets your work apart from any other artist?
I think most of what I do is used from material that is like unearthed. I use a metal detector to collect objects and build with that. But there are like things that, you know, I've collected while detecting. So the mediums that I use go so many different directions, and the amount of work is always, you know, there's always too much material to work with, but there's always a way to like kind of get everything together and to build one thing.
How did you get started?
I grew up in a small town. Town is called Yolo, California, in Yolo County, and I've always been interested in art, but an artist by the name of Troy Dalton moved into our town, bought our old town hall, and I helped him transfer that building into his working studio. Me and him hit it off. He hired me as a studio assistant, and then for years I was offered an education, you know, and it's been in my blood since, I think since '96.
Is there anything else you would like to share with us?
I think that this is probably the thing that I'm most known for, is the woodcuts. I've been doing these for decades and putting them up all over the streets. Sometimes people will approach me and you know, when I show them that I'm the person that did them, they're like, oh, whoa, I've seen those in, you know, all over the city, you know, and I put them up all over, everywhere, you know, all over where I travel. A gallery in Washington, D.C., when I showed her one of these, she recognized it from, you know, posts online. She was like, oh, you're the guy that does the wood cigarette thing. And I was like, yeah. So it's kind of cool, you know. But this is a piece of an old window shade or a window blind set, and I just built with that. So all these materials that are being thrown away end up getting used in some way or another.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, and you know what?
So, you know, we couldn't end it with just one artist. We want to continue our artistic theme here on SacTown Underground with a man by the name of Jim Withers, who's an artist, and you had a chance to talk to him.
Incredible gentleman. Has incense, does any type of insignia, engraving. He's awesome. Let's take a look.
All right.
Welcome to SacTown Underground, and I'm your host, Tiffany Gibson, and today we have a dear friend with us, Mr. Jim Withers. What is the sacred white elephant art?
My whole life I've been in corporate sales. In the last year I had some health issues and got into meditation.
Okay.
And decided that I wanted to be an artist. And so that's what I've done. I just abstract art and sacred elephant art is what came to me.
Out of all the artwork that you've created so far, what's your prized piece?
I like the one I just did, the ocean. I was in the Navy for 13 years. And I tried to incorporate all the feelings and the emotions that I had while I was in. And during the Gulf War, peacetime, the years that I spent on the ocean, the tranquility, the power, everything, I tried to put everything into the piece. It's my favorite piece.
Jim, you have so much going on in your art, you also do a little bit of work in regards to incense. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, we decided that we wanted to get some quality incense, and it's made in America, and I'm a veteran, so this is a veteran-owned business, and we burn incense here all the time, so we didn't like the cheap quality, so we decided to find a quality product, and it's made in America, and we like supporting American business. And it's double dipped, and they burn evenly, and it burns for about an hour.
Tell us about all of the different artwork that you do, because you're not limited to oil or canvas. You do quite a bit of stuff. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, we're running a laser printer, a laser engraver on board, and what we're able to do with that is any image, any picture, 3D trophies, acrylic, wood, plastic, glass, marble.
Jim, our people need to get in touch with you. How do they find you? How do they get your items?
Yeah, we're down here at 305 4th Street in Old Town Hall, California, 95632. If you want to get a hold of me, you can get me at 209-251-9546.
Just to keep us current on what's going on so you don't miss any upcoming events, go to our events calendar sponsored by Sacramento 365 to keep you current, and you'll catch us out there. Take a look.
July 22nd through the 30th, Sacra Tomato Week and Festival. July 22nd through the 30th, Strauss Festival of Elk Grove. July 30th, Cortland Pear Fair in historic Cortland. July 30th, SacTown Wings at Southside Park. August 3rd, Joe Rogan at Community Center Theater. August 5th, Lunar Lazy Ride 2017 at Capitol Mall Green. August 5th through the 6th, Festa Italiana at the Croatian American Cultural Center. August 10th through the 20th, Wide Open Walls Mural Festival in Sacramento region.
We have a fabulous artist, Glory Boy Josh. You had a chance to talk with him, didn't you?
Yeah, he's an interesting young guy. He's probably 18, 19. Just getting started in the business, but came westward from Missouri, and he's getting his career started. His single's going to be out soon, music videos. So we had a chance to get him before his star started rising too high. And here's our interview with Glory Boy Josh.
We are joined right now by a young man, and when I say young, I'm talking about recent high school graduate who has burst onto the music scene in a big way. We are joined right now by Glory Boy Josh. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
So you're new on the scene, so a lot of people maybe don't know who you are. Give us a little idea of where you came from. I know that you're from the show me state of Missouri, and then you made your way here. Why come from St. Louis to here?
The reason I came from St. Louis to Sacramento is because I actually have family here.
Okay.
I actually been here in the year of 2014. I connected with a lot of music people, and people have just been pulling at me, asking me to come in the studio with me, do features and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, well, I'm starting to like this place now, and so I come here to just sprout. Do my thing.
Now, your style is soul, it's R&B, but it's also gospel.
Yeah.
And you were explaining that a lot of artists are incorporating gospel into their music, even non-gospel artists. How so?
Right. Well, it's because I would speak for the soulful singers, the people that sing soul. It's because it's like gospel is more of a how can I describe it? Laid back, it's more of a laid back, and it's just it's churchy. And so when the soulful singers, when they sing their music, they more of a laid back, soulful, and it get churchy after a while.
I see.
Yeah. So that's what I would say.
And so your musical ability comes from who in your family? Is there someone in your family that's really musically inclined?
No, and that's what's strange. Nobody in my family sings. Nobody in my family. Everybody that is in my family, they do more of sports.
Oh, I see.
And that's what's so different about me is because, yes, I like sports. I like looking at sports and stuff like that. But I don't play sports. That's what's weird. And so my family been trying to find out who does I get this talent from? Who do I get my vocal ability from? And it never been discovered at all.
You won an award or you were nominated for an award. What award were you nominated for recently?
The Rising Star Award.
Rising Star Award. And how did that go?
That went great. I actually was shocked because I didn't know that I was going to win the award. It was by the KLJN radio station.
Okay.
Yeah. So they presented me my award.
So now what's next? You don't have an album out, you don't have a single out, but do you now try to get into the studio and record that? Are you writing songs? How does that work?
Yes, right now I'm in the motion of getting into the studio. I have actually wrote a couple songs that I want recorded. I would say they are my singles right now, and I probably end up writing more and combine them into an album.
Well, you know, in a short amount of time, you've made pretty good headway. So yeah. I can see where you're going to be somewhere even in six months,
right.
Pretty far down the road. We wish you all the best of luck. How could people reach you? What's the best way to reach you, to follow you?
Okay, you can reach me at my Facebook page at Glory Boy Josh, my Instagram page, Josh1_Got Vocals, or you can even Gmail me at legendjoshua76@gmail.com.
All right, we're going to put all that stuff on the screen so people can take that and write that down and memorize it, tattoo it, whatever you have to do, just don't lose it, don't forget it. Glory Boy Josh, thanks for joining us here on SacTown Underground.
Our musical guest tonight, closing out the show, is Thomas with Tiny Sounds.
That's right. Okay, so that's it, right? This is the end of the show. We're ending with the musical guest, right?
That's it.
Okay, good. All right, so just want to make sure everything's taken care of. I'm going to get back to my workout. Tiff, it's been wonderful.
That's it?
You're awesome. That's it. All right.
Did you see that band last night? Man, I should just were a sight. 40,000 speakers piled high. Gotta call your fireworks guy.
You